Hello and welcome to episode 13 of Six Again with Finch. Due to popular demand, we're back here at the shack. Thanks for having us again, Flower.
Hello, Hazna.
And thanks for turning the aircon on.
Always answer, yeah. Need to stay cool.
He's got his beanie on.
3 hot chicks here.
You've been celebrating since Friday with that beanie on?
Represent.
Yeah, I've just woken up.
And of course, my Coey.
I'm still dwelling, bro.
Hazna.
I'm still dwelling.
How are you, champion?
I'm alright.
That's a nice shirt, bro.
Thanks, man. I'm a front runner.
Free plug for the front runner. Give him a free shirt, please.
Hey, I've got so many of yours.
What colour don't you have?
Probably pink.
Okay, let's keep it that way, let's get straight into it. A bumper. I think we can agree the Melbourne Dogs game and the Canberra Broncos games were massive these standouts for week one.
And the top
one of them was pushing for game of the century.
Yeah, easy.
But we'll address that soon. I think the other two games were a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
Especially the Warriors Penrith game.
That game was boring.
Yeah.
How you Dower, New Zealand, it's raining. It's wet. It's
not the rain and the weather. It was just the game. Yeah, didn't live up to a finals game. Didn't have the momentum.
Do you think Penrith were in cruise control?
I think so.
Yeah.
Even though Warriors pushed them for good 40-50 minutes.
I actually think Penrith didn't get out of second gear, Hazna.
I just think they're done.
Sorry?
I think Penrith are done.
Oh! He's gone off with the ball call already.
Their bench, I'm not impressed with their bench.
I've got movement downstairs in Penrith.
They've got nothing there on the bench. The bench, Papali was the only thing.
Papali was good. Papali. Isaiah Ice, they call him.
Yeah, he was the only good thing to come off the bench. The other 3 players pretty much didn't bring anything. They're not the Penrith of yesterday or yesteryear. Yeah,
and the final at the construction site, Shark Park.
With 10 people watching.
There was bigger fireworks after the game with the. Did you see the fight on the hill? The riot on the hill.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, there was more fisticuffs and fight in that.
I think 3 people getting charged.
Yeah. But cops are called, security. It took them a while to break it up.
Yeah,
I think 3 people have been charged and they've got caught over it.
My 3, 2, 1s of the week. Let's go. My 1 was Braden Trindle. I thought in a substandard game for the Sharks, he set up 2 tries. His kicking game was on point. That try he set up for Ronaldo Mulitalo was class. He sucked in about, I think, 3 and then threw the pass over the 4th guy put on a platter for Ronaldo. I think, and Flower, you've said it for a while. You're a massive Braden Trindle fan. He's the barometer at the Sharks.
Massive. He's
important to them.
Yeah, I'm fan of his.
When Braden Trindle plays well, he doesn't need the Nico Hines sort of. Nico Hines was solid.
That's right.
But I think I give.
I think the whole problem was them two trying to gel together. I think they've fixed it up now. They know what they're doing.
I think Braden Trindle gets first call of the ball now.
Yeah, whatever they've done, but they're working very, very well together, him and Hines now at the moment. So.
I have to give them credit for their defense, second half especially.
The defense was brilliant.
Roosters in the first 25 minutes of that second half, they tried everything.
They had all the ball.
Yeah.
And had every call.
Everything, and credit to Sharks. They scrambled well. They were in their faces.
They got some calls, bro. Like everyone was, what's going on here? Like, how obvious can you make it?
You were sitting there scratching your head.
To the Sharks, yeah.
Well done to the Sharks. My 2 points goes to Jonah Pezzett. Bro, he kicked the Bulldogs to death. I was watching it. I just go, this guy's too good to be sitting another year. Even if it's sitting on the bench, he needs to be starting and playing regular first grade. Yeah, 2 40-20s. His defense, he saved that tackle on Matt Burton one-on-one. Matt Burton is a very big, as people that are watching would know, Matt Burton's got brilliant footwork, a big body. One-on-one, he stopped him dead in his tracks.
Yeah.
Everyone, my mates were sitting in that corner live. They all went up cheering, thinking Burton's just going to break through that tackle. Jonah Pezzett stopped him, saved a try.
His leg brought him down.
Jonah Pezzett, well-deserved. Any other week, Jonah Pezzett would be my 3 points, but the 3 points goes again to love him or hate him to Reece Walsh.
Before to Reece Walsh, I heard that Jonah Pezzett, a Sydney team rejected his loan.
That's to come, but do you want to go off on it now?
Go ahead, man.
You are front running today. South, you're right. But we'll discuss that a little bit. Let me finish my 3 points. The NRL rockstar, the plumber, the apprentice, the nail painting.
Great performance of all time.
That was brilliant. Reece Walsh, like we said, love him or hate him, you can't put crap on his performance and his his effect on his team. Right. He single-handedly grabbed that game, grabbed his team, put him on his back. Look at the stats just quickly. He got 2 40-20s. He got 2 try assists, 1 try, 8 tackle busts, 169 run meters in 70 minutes of football. Kicked the field goal, hit the post, and kicked the crossbar. He was in everything.
He was. I love him, bro. He's such a good
player. You love him?
He's such a good player.
Like I said, Flower, you've said this right. When he's on,
he's getting a lot more consistent now.
Yeah.
Last week we were asking if he's as good as Slater. Yeah. Well, he just had a game that Slater never had.
Wow.
Slater never done that in a game. So.
For you to know Flower, that's massive for him to say that.
Bro, I always said this to you, Finch. He's the
just about the
consistency
now. Yeah, he just needs his consistency.
What round was it where Reynolds went down, Flower, against Melbourne? Was that round the second last round or third last round?
Third, I think.
Third last round.
No, they played in the last round. It would have been probably at least four.
They played twice in 4 weeks.
Yeah, it would have been.
So it's 4 weeks plus. So for the last 5 weeks, he's been 9 and 10 out of 10. Reece Walsh.
Easy.
Once Reynolds was out,
his confidence is just building each game.
And he's stopped the errors.
Yeah.
I just think they're relying on him. They're giving him the ball when he needs it because there's no man Reynolds there. The more ball he's getting, he's paying them back.
Do you think? I heard something which has struck a chord with me on the radio. The best thing to happen to Brisbane and Reece Walsh on Sunday was him actually getting the 10-minute sim bin. He went back into the. Mind you, if Hudson Young, we'll discuss this. I know you want to talk about the Hudson Young issue. Mind you, if Hudson Young doesn't get sin bin, then Reece Walsh's 10 minutes won't be beneficial. But because Hudson Young went to the bin, Reece Walsh went to the bin. They were both 12 on 12 at the time. Reece Walsh got 10 minutes to recover or re-energise. He was sitting back watching. Everyone's getting tired in such a physical game, and Reece Walsh comes out and goes bang bang. His first touch was the 40-20, then the try.
He just ran through.
So in a way, the best things to happen to him was the 10-minute sim bin.
Should happen often.
Because it made the game more exciting.
Did you love his bird to the Canberra crowd? Do you think they deserved it?
Yeah, no,
that's all right.
These are Raiders fans. They're the biggest grubs in the history of sports. I don't think you'll find a sporting team.
We've just lost every single Raiders viewer. Thanks, Flower.
Even the EPL fans, they're not on the Raiders.
He's got some mates.
They deserved it. Let's leave it at that.
Reece Walsh did the good old bird.
Should have been the Khord.
I'd love to see Reece Walsh do a Khord.
That would have been funny.
That would have been a multicultural Khord in Canberra, the nation's capital. Yeah. 3 points goes to Reece Walsh. Magnificent. Thank you very much. All right. Leads us into the Hudson Young and Reece Walsh headbutt.
Yeah. Which Hudson Young, mind you, played awesome that game against Brisbane.
Hudson Young's
1 try assist, a try over 150 metres. He was in a lot of.
He was in a lot.
Yeah.
Do you think he should have been sin bin?
No.
Flower, do you think he should have sin bin?
Yeah, he didn't deserve this.
Because if that's the case, then Ronaldo from Shark should get sin bin every single set that happened.
You can G up and layer up as long as you don't make that. They don't want that physical contact, which I don't think he touched Reece.
No,
he got in his face to try to put him off his game, which is on the tip sheet. They said it's on the tip sheet of anyone.
Even if you do give the penalties to Brisbane, you still can't sin bin Young for that. I could have understood if Brisbane got the penalty and then Walsh for Young doing that, then Walsh gets sin bin for headbutting. But there was no reason to get Young off. So yeah, that was
and it was a penalty against.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could have given the penalty against Canberra, or you can accept that for him aggravating Walsh.
Yeah.
But there was no.
If anything, but the third
bin, you can't do a sin bin for.
But if anything, the third, they said they don't want to clamp down on the third man in. Joey Tarpany came in the third man. So Hudson Young. Nor Reece Walsh should have got sin bin. Joey Tarpany's the one that flared this situation up.
That's my look at. Yeah, I think the referee, because of the headbutt, he thought I have to say sin bin Walsh, so I'm gonna send someone else with him. This is what they always do. The referees the last few years, unfortunately,
and funny enough,
they have to send someone.
Ashley Kleinflower can find a sin bin in a semi-final.
That's what they've been doing.
Remember Simbin Sunday a couple of years back, Souths versus Roosters? He said 8 or 9 flower?
I can't remember.
It was 8 or 9.
7 it was
Yeah,
a record.
about 6.
Rick Rudley went twice.
Yeah.
Joe Warrior
It
Hargreaves.
was 4-3 or something. The Simbins in that.
I would have been happy for it just to be play on. Especially now that he got cited by like a fine. Just play on.
Do you think he should have been suspended? Or
I didn't want no one going to the sin bin.
I'm happy with no suspension. There was no malice in it. I'm happy with no suspension. I think they suspend players too much as it is.
He didn't deserve to miss a big game like a prelim.
Yeah, that's what.
And the NRL, I said it live to you. The NRL was never going to suspend him.
No way.
He was never going to get suspended unless he would have needed to grab him, headbutt him, break Hudson Young's jaw or nose for him to get cited.
I still think he would have never been suspended if that happened.
They had to push that barrier.
It's finals, man. You need the best players on the field.
Yes,
people.
You're 100% right.
The fans want to see.
You're 100% right.
It's so stupid to suspend someone over nothing.
Mind you, Suncorp Stadium, with or without Reece Walsh, is going to get sold out within minutes. But you want your best players in a prelim play.
Just so as an NRL, this is your product. You want it to be like the best game you can give, and you setting up players for stupid stuff. Is it going to deliver? So yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
But Buzz Rothfield, I told you he doesn't want the game. Buzz Rothfield wanted him gone for 6 weeks.
Well,
6 weeks. He wrote a blog and a column on Monday.
You're saying on 360 that he was okay with it?
Because he got scared of Gordon Tallis. He wanted him. I'll show you the article of this. He wanted him gone for 4 to 6 weeks.
Tallis was agreed with Buzz for the first time ever.
Not on that issue, but
because he doesn't want Madge to look good.
Yes, yeah. He was a close Muppet of the week. That Gordon Tallis for a fancy shitting on the team that made. Anyhow, but I think the headbutt back in, maybe even 20 years ago, used to be an automatic send off. Yeah, that was also when the trip was an automatic send off flower. But now they've lessened the. So now the trip, unless it breaks the guy's leg, or the trip and the headbutt, unless it's like sinister, it's just a fine, sufficient.
If you're not hurting anyone, there's no malice in your actions to hurt someone. There's no need to suspend.
I just find it bizarre. Carrigan gets suspended and.
That's what sounds like.
You got someone that does something intentionally, and then someone else that.
But I think that's because he shot up at the line. You have the duty of care.
Yeah, but look, he shot up.
That deserves a week. Sorry, I'm going to be Nancy. I'm happy to give that a week.
Well, not
happy. I don't want.
I think he didn't lose control because he stopped. He planted his feet.
It's an accident.
Yeah, but he just ran.
But it's an accident. It's not intentional. It's accident.
Okay, for the last 2 years, if you shoot up out of the line and you make contact with the face, it's a sin bin and a 1 week charge.
Yeah, I know, but there is like if you're swinging or they say if you lose control of the tackle.
The whole match, to me, the whole match review panel is a piece. It's straight crap. The whole thing, the loading, the khutter, the ex players sitting on the thing. The ex players they go, oh, we want to. They got less feel of the game.
Yeah, that's
the biting. The whole thing is rubbish.
Yeah.
Then Nico Hines gets suspended. Then the doctor of Canterbury over. It's like what was that?
I don't know.
I don't give a.
He should have even been charged in the first place. But that's the whole system's.
But it's like the flavour of the month. The hip droppers were the flavour of the month. Then there was the tunnelling. Then Nelson Asofa Solomona's got loading. So the guy came in
for that. Like
that's 2 years in a row for Nelson. That's like, see Nelson. You don't feel sorry for Pat Carrigan in a sense because he's going to play another game or he's got a chance of. They've wiped out Nelson, win, lose or draw.
Yeah, like they wiped out his season.
And the player didn't get HIA. He played. He passed his test and played. It was Ben Tolty flower.
He played the ball normally. You never know. He got hit in the head.
Just as I said, the whole match review panel is straight Zbele and tell him flower to what.
Fiahola, brother.
Staying on the Canberra Broncos game, flower. I'll go to you first. Was that the best game you've seen, period? Or give me your take on that.
It's going to be hard to say period, but yeah, it is. I'll drag that my favourite game, best game I've ever seen. Just that like the ups and downs, the twist. That's what makes a good game. The sin bins, that's what to the drama overall, and then that ending, right? The missed drop kick, how close they came with the dropouts, the field goals, and the try that scored was disallowed.
That was a right call. He does not
I'm just saying, you're watching it live and you're like, oh, they've won, and then you go and you see it, and then some other.
Ricky Stewart celebrating twice.
One time he kissed Joey Tarp and he jumped on top of him. I feel slack for him.
Yeah.
They actually won the game 3 times, and then lost it. To me, that's the best game I've seen
Game
in
of
a
the year.
long time. I like the prelim. Wasn't a prelim for that? It was Melbourne and Brisbane at Suncorp when Lockyer and Eagles scored that one. It was a prelim.
No, it was before the week 2.
That was brilliant. They had the twist. That's when Ashton Sims ran off the kickoff and who hit him? Was it Jeremy Smith or Sikamanu?
Manu, pretty sure Manu.
Just jammed him hard.
No, I think it was Manu.
Yeah,
Manu or Lima.
but that was well. And that's what, bro, we need to go back. I've gone off topic a bit to the daytime grand final. Imagine the spectacle you have.
Yeah.
Well, the ratings
the daytime game gives you that freedom to showcase the player's skill flower.
Well, it's
But the dew, the wet, the Canberra, bro, the ball control. Some of the
Channel 9. Unfortunately, the NRL always are going to go after the
bro, I don't give a flying fuck about the fireworks. They care about the fireworks, and they got Teddy Swims and Teddy Smalls to sing and
just they're like everyone's done their Sunday, they're at home and they're going to tune into the TV watching the game.
Whoever's not going to the game, they go. You start watching it from 11, 12 o'clock anyway. You have your barbecue, and by 4 o'clock you need to play.
Yeah,
the next day's a public holiday.
I don't want the thing like you
go. You want it at night time?
No, I don't want the day.
4 o'clock's perfect.
You go to a game by
4 o'clock.
Yeah, and mind you, they can do the fireworks after the
We
game.
grew up on the 3 o'clock game. We grew up on the 3 o'clock game. Yeah.
Grand final early. I was saying the late one, you come back home, it's already 10:30, 11.
They've yesterday they said they did suggest it to the NRL and they said no, they've got to deal with the Channel 9 and the broadcasters.
So where the next TV deal with that, they should have some negotiation.
Still speaking about that game, when Reece Walsh went for that field goal and Hoskins made contact with his foot, I think there should be a rule change where the penalty should be where he kicked it from, not 10 metres out in front. Do you think that's too much of a what's that word? Advantage. He should, if it's a penalty, no problems. Where the foul was made, not where the ball landed or the ref, because the ball didn't land because of the charge. Yeah, the ref they gave it a black and white 10 metres out.
They will probably encourage people to, if you're far out, like
he won't foul because he gets a free shot.
Yeah, but if you're 50 out, he's gonna just.
You're gonna get more of a chance kicking a goal with no pressure 50 out than the field goal flower.
Yeah, that's
can you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree.
Can you see where I'm going with it?
Players are going to go all out in the defense.
So his field goal was 10 metres from the sideline, 45 metres out. Yeah. And he gets a free. I don't agree with that. That's too advantageous.
Yeah, it could be, but yeah.
You didn't like my idea?
I don't know. I've got no opinion on
they change rules every 3 weeks or 3 minutes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hazna?
I do.
So where was the foul committed?
Yeah.
You take a penalty? No problem. So he didn't go through legs. We don't want broken legs like the Scott Prince's going back, Lachlan Ilias's, Adam Reynolds on with Jack. Yeah, but take the penalty where it was.
It's like a penalty try.
I think they've done it because if you're kicking the field goal, you're obviously aiming for the post, so it's obviously going to land somewhere around there. I think that's where they've got it from. We're trying to win the game
because he actually got charged and it didn't land.
That's what I'm saying. That's where they've probably got the rule from. Because if you was kicking general play, that penalty's over there. But because he's going for a field goal, it's in front, 10 metres in front.
If you were Ricky Stewart, how would you get Canberra up this week? I think I'm gonna. We're going to talk about our tips later. I think the Raiders are shot. They're mentally.
I think they're going to be in big trouble, especially if they lose this game to the Sharks.
I think I've got Sharks there's only 2 games this round. I've got Sharks as morals.
Yeah, I've got.
Whether 1 point or 70 points, I've got Sharks as morals. Sharks are on the moment.
That Brisbane game took a lot out of them, man. 94 minutes.
If you were Ricky Stewart, how would you get your players up? He said it's going to be a light track. That they're going to do practically no physical training sessions.
Probably
talk about recovery.
Off.
No, he said there's literally no physical loading training.
Just a little bit over 44.
They have their presentation tonight, yesterday night. So that would have helped.
Just get their minds off football. I
just feel like that's it, bro.
Rest of the week, but I think mentally that stuffs you up.
Like dogs.
They had it straight sets.
But if they do lose to Sharks, they're going to be in next year's going to be a lot harder for him to get them going next year than will be for this game.
They don't deserve to go out straight sets.
Because he'll try to.
Now they're going to go through the hard way.
Yeah, like that.
If they get over the Sharks, they've got a good record at Melbourne, Flower.
Yeah,
they do have a good. Flower, they got a good.
Times, it's
the last 2 finals they've won there.
No one has a good record at Melbourne. Overall,
he's got getting his Melbourne Storm flag. Wrap him in it, bro. Get him the finger too.
Bulldogs are the only team with a good record in Melbourne.
That's true.
So okay, I'll ask you this question. I'll put it to you like this. Who, as a Melbourne Storm fan, who would you be more worried of facing?
Sharks.
This guy's on.
Sharks. It's talking about good records in Melbourne. Sharks. Yeah, right.
Okay. That's your answer. That's fair enough.
But yeah, I'm more worried in of the Sharks than the Raiders.
I just think the Sharks' defensive effort and how they were able to nullify and shut down Sam Walker, and the Roosters were attacking with flair. They shut down Tedesco. Mikey Mark's just a freak, but their defensive pressure was brilliant on Saturday. I know they were playing home, but they had, like we spoke about, they had no calls go their way. Or very rare calls go their way.
Well, the one that pumped the whole game from the referee.
I think the Sharks are an upwards trajectory, and I think it took a lot out of the... And like you said, Hazna, well said, playing 94 minutes, it's not an extra 14 minutes, it's getting up and getting up. And if they get in that position, they get jittery, and the Sharks are coming.
I feel like it's too much, too busted.
You know where I think... You know I think Canberra struggled, I've been saying to you all, the defence at centre. Tomoko, brilliant attacking player, absolute trash defender. Sebastian Chris can do one, got no idea in defence.
Bro, they looked lost. And
then Jed Stewart, I know Ricky Stewart doesn't pick, I don't think he's picked his son.
Because it's his son.
Because he held off him for a while. It's due to Xavier Savage being ruled out. But poor kid had a shocker.
Yeah.
He had a Barry Crocker.
Yeah.
Except that time where he defused that kick, he got tackled, but then got up and they just dragged. That was a massive turning point.
That was
just go to ground, surrender.
Besides that, he probably had a solid game. Well, at the end, almost set up the try for him.
Yeah, they're right at the end.
It didn't come off for him, but
it's his first year, bro.
That was a bad play, and
he's still under 10 games.
Okay, I'll rephrase it. Their weakness
is the edges.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that, but everyone's been saying, like, you take this serious, it's going to be a weakness. Brisbane finally did it after 60 minutes.
Didn't Brisbane score 3 tries in 7 minutes?
Yeah, it was all the same.
3 tries in 7 minutes.
Canberra looked lost.
They just went out wide and they couldn't stop them.
They didn't know what happened. It reminded me of the Bulldogs second half against them at Canberra. When we scored
they didn't know what to do.
Speaking about the Bulldogs. Give us your summation of the Bulldog.
Why are you looking at me?
No, because I'm going to go to you first. Winners and grinners. Winner chicken dinner. What was your summation of the Canterbury game?
I think they played very good, man. Seriously,
they did dig deep.
I didn't expect them to go the whole way with Melbourne.
They were in it to their eyeballs.
Like they were there. The game was there for them to win. They done. Man, he called for the kick. I think if he passes that, I think Bulldogs score and win it.
There was a couple of things that...
And then the offload as well, that could have been anything.
We played awesome, but it's just those few things that we could have won, but we just lacked the polish.
You know why kick-out offloaded? Sorry, Hazna. You know why kick-out offloaded? Because your favourite ref gave that penalty where he slapped his tit. That's not a penalty, so it would have been 18-0. He wouldn't have pushed the pass. Flower, can you concede that for me, please?
I will.
But if it's 18-0, does kick out push the pass?
I've got one for you, but
okay.
Grant's tackle that wasn't a penalty. On the legs, around the legs.
Okay, that's not.
They scored off that. Bulldogs scored off that. Burden scored off that. When Burden scored, that was off that penalty.
Okay, but
So that's what I'm saying. The referee scored. It's gonna.
Okay.
You just lack polish.
Look, they played. I actually do think that they had the second best performance of the week, like over 80 minutes. I'd give it to Melbourne, played like start to finish the best.
I give credit to Melbourne too.
And then
without the 4 players.
Bulldogs were the next one.
Melbourne,
Jonah Pezzett, Cameron Munster, even Eli Katoa came up with some big plays.
Katoa had a big game.
Jack Howarth played awesome.
Jack Howarth was strong.
I'll go Penrith. I didn't say much from Penrith. Warriors were rubbish. Roosters rubbish. Sharks, their defence was good. Brisbane and Warriors, they were both hot and cold. They played pretty much 20 minutes out of the 80 minutes.
It'd be nice to give them a go.
I'd say Dogs Melbourne, they played good the whole game. So, lot of positives for the Dogs.
Melbourne have definitely got Pappenhausen and Sean Bloor to come back. Nelson's gone, and Jerome Hughes says he's 50-50 to come back for the prelim, but definitely will come back for the grand final.
Do you think if Critter stayed on,
if
Critter stayed on, he would have won? 2 tries were
Yeah, I believe so.
They scored when he came off though.
But you know what? And what did we speak about last week when Connor Tracy? Why did Connor Tracy have such a good game? Because he wasn't playing musical chairs on the field.
Yeah, swapping, running around.
Because Connor Tracy played fullback and fullback only. Connor Tracy was very Connor Tracy was one of, if not Canterbury's best players.
He was, what did Connor play, 20 minutes?
He didn't. He got off before the 20, yeah.
It was around 20 minutes. Bulldogs weren't doing much, like in attack. And once he came off it,
that mate, the
on.
sweep out the back when he gave that ball to Carraz was class.
Burton was the best player.
Once Sexton came on, I think it changed their attack and
Connor Tracy and Burton.
No doubt. Tracy played awesome.
Yeah, no, I was saying a lot of their players played good, man. I was very.
There was a massive effort.
Yeah.
They didn't lose no admirers for that.
If Mahoney was starting hooker, Howard coming off the bench, probably different result.
You go first. Great segue, champion. I've taught you well. Hit me.
With what? Bulldogs?
Reed Mahoney, Hayward, come on.
If Mahoney played instead of Hayward.
I'm not going to put it on you because I love you to death, but what?
You can't miss 14 tackles in a semi-final.
It was 15, sorry.
15, whatever it is.
No, I'm not being a dickhead, sorry, it was 15.
Regardless.
What? It was 15. They're down because they can't count.
But do you think I want Hayward on?
No. But I said to you, Reed Mahoney needs to be there.
Of course, he needs to start.
They said to me, Hayward made 51 tackles. Okay, but he missed 15. Yeah. So 1 in 3 tackles. Okay, remained the 5 smart asses. So 1 in 3 tackles, he misses.
Yeah.
Which puts more pressure
on the
forwards. Which the forwards are going to make more tackles because the slack he's letting go.
Tires the middle.
So as a mouse, so if Max Kings and the Satillis and the Kurt Manns lose that juice and impetus as a attack in attack.
Like
Up until Bailey Howard got moved to hooker, I was a massive fan. I love him at 14. I don't want him out as well. I'm not saying he's a shit player. He's 13, not a shit player.
Even 13 when he was.
But he's a shit hooker, and I'll be at it today, tomorrow, next year, 2027. Yeah. I'll say to you, Flower. I'll say to Hazna, he's a shit hooker.
2027, he might improve.
He's a shit hooker.
Next year he'll improve, but
he needs a pre-season.
Oh, need more, man. It's a special team.
You can even see his tackle technique. He's up there and he's slow. Don't give me that crap that these spastics that he's slowing them down. We're not playing under 7s or under 8. Have you heard the ridiculous? At least he's up there. Okay, what's the point of you up there? They're missing the tackle. Yeah, I mean, someone's got to cover you, dumb.
He's not slowing down anything.
Did you see what the
Reed Mahoney, even if he misses, he bumps him off.
Reed Mahoney was
60 tackles with 4 missed tackles. Look at the different.
He was criticised for his discipline last year. I'll 100% agree. He gave away the most penalties in the whole NRL. Yeah. This year's been brilliant. Yeah, he was criticised for his missed tackles this year. Until he played, his defence has been brilliant. The best game I've seen Reed Mahoney play in a Bulldogs jersey was a game against Penrith at what's that, Combank, where he was the best player on the field, even over Cleary. Yeah. I've never seen Moses Leota get folded and repeatedly folded. He was running all day. He was spotting Reed Mahoney because they call him spotters in the line. Reed Mahoney was folding him.
Yeah, and they say that was our best performance.
Okay, when Toby Sexton picked it up, he didn't pass off the ground, and we spoke about this quickly, which ties into my point. If Reed Mahoney passes off the ground, Burner kicks it. He doesn't have that split second for Nathan Cleary to charge it down. Reed Mahoney is the best hooker at the club.
Yeah, I agree. That's
common sense, bro.
And now
Turpin will be the second best hooker at the club.
You're 100% right.
Hayward's not a hooker. He's
Hayward was doing brilliant coming on in that 14 role, or even starting at lock. Hayward, I have time for Hayward, but not a hooker. He's not a hooker's arsehole.
10 weeks, when Salmon was off for 10 weeks, when he was injured.
We won 8 or 9 out of the games.
Hayward was lock. Excellent performance. He kept swapping with Kurt Mann, and that was just perfect.
And you want to bring Hayward on after 20... He's a smaller body. After 20, 30 minutes where the big boys are tiring, which will increase his effect and advantage to the side.
Yeah, that's when he was playing his best footy for the Bulldogs.
When we came back against the Roosters, he put that leg footwork on Radley and Lindsay Collins. Radley's an English international, and Lindsay Collins is an Australian and Queensland very good player. He beat them both without a hand laid on him.
That's right.
There's also a lot of games Bulldogs will be 0-0 for 20-30 minutes, or be close, and he'll come on and Bulldogs will go.
Bailey Hayward came on. It was when we were losing against Canberra. It was 20-0. Bailey Hayward came on. Bailey Hayward led that charge by feeding Critter early ball at 13. Speaking of our 13, the shittest player in the NRL. Call me a shit fan, I don't care. Jamin Salmon. How is he what would you take him at the Melbourne Storm? Would you take him for reserve grade?
Because he doesn't make 30.
I would rather play with 12. Sorry, I'm getting passionate.
Reserve grade, you have.
I'd rather play with 12 than play with Jamin Salmon.
I don't know about 12, but
his stats for the. I've got his stats. Sorry, I've written them here. 3 runs for 25 metres.
He's very consistent.
That's a semi-final.
Out of 55 minutes. He always does it. 55
Flower, I wrote it down, and then you guys can check up. 3 runs for 25 metres. Come on, like, what were we trying to kid?
Oh, yeah.
He does all the dirty work. You clowns. Go, clowns. We can start Bailey. Okay, no, I don't want to be hypocrite. Start Josh Curran at third. That's the meme that you did.
Curran, Haywood.
Man. Our middle, and then we wanted to be a Galvin-free potty today, but just to tie in, no halfback besides Nathan Cleary, which you're right, can play behind a 4-pack getting dominated. With a 13 that goes nowhere and gets dominated in attack, and with a 9 missing 15 tackles. Nate, do you agree? Other than Nathan Cleary, no halfback can play behind that.
I went right off Moses, possibly Moses. I haven't seen it much from him, but because he's got a big kick.
That's true.
Like, you've got a big kicking game, you can always...
Okay, but he's not going to shine. He's not going to lead the team.
Like, yeah, but you need a big boot to do it. Bulldogs don't have it. They've got one in Duran, but yeah,
between your 9 and your 13, they should be your best defense in any side. Isaiah Yeo, Mitch Kenny, they're the best 2 tacklers. Pat Carrigan,
he's back this week.
Harry Grant, the 13 Trent Liero, they're the no fuss players.
So in defence, he does a lot of scrambled defence.
He never gets the marker because he gets trampled, which puts excess pressure on the marker one, which puts excess pressure on the line.
Yeah, like he does a bit of clean up tackles. Like
speak of conspiracy theories. I'll start a conspiracy theory. He must have pictures of Serrata or Gus Gould.
Salmon.
Can you start that one for me?
Give a show of his contract.
Salmon is giving blowies to. I'm
telling you. Okay, let's. My mind just gone in all directions there.
Sorry, I'm just stating facts here.
And we've been hearing since last week, us as punters, and we've never played the game before at the elite level, and right? Okay, no problem. Well, you got Cameron Smith, the greatest of all time hookers. You got Jonathan Thurston. You got Billy Slater and Darren Lockyer calling for Reece Walsh to be back in the side. You got to listen to those people. Yeah, sorry, I'd take their opinion, not their
analogy,
their analysis and saying on the game over Cameron Serrata.
Yeah, their opinion. They've got
fancy telling Cameron Smith you don't know the hooking position.
Well, Gus works with him on the pattern at 9, so maybe you should be listening to him.
Haywood's name to start at 9 this week, and Reece Walsh to 17. I hope the coach gives us a genuine chance to win by reinstating Reece Walsh at 9, because if we go out and not like that, it'd be so frustrating and disappointing.
There's a rumour he's maybe starting.
I don't want it to be a rumour, I want it to be a true.
I don't know if it's fact.
I want it to be fact, I want it to be in concrete, I want it to be rubber stamped, I want it to be...
I don't disagree, bro.
And Haywood, I don't want Haywood dropped, Haywood coming off the bench.
But at the end of the day, Josh Curran was out of form the game that he got dropped the week before, and he got dropped the week after, and then you've got Haywood that misses 14 missed tackles in
15 missed tackles
in a semi-final, right? So it's a much more important game than the Josh Curran drop, and he hasn't copped any consequences. Why?
Because he's a good communicator.
But what communicating doing what? But what was Reece Walsh doing at the start of the year? Reece Walsh was in the team.
Reece Walsh was a bee's dick away from playing for Queensland Origin when Harry Grant went down.
Reece Walsh was in the side when for 4 weeks straight we're only letting 12 points in.
Reece Walsh is a massive reason why we were the best defensive side in the comp.
Of course.
For the first 12, 13 rounds.
The middle's intact. The middle's in, like, you can't break it.
Cameron
Serrata,
Cameron Serrata. I've been trying not to bag him all year. The real test will come. Well, the real and final test will come this Sunday. Well, now it's do or die. There's no second chances.
Yeah, but you've got a whole off season to curse Serrata or cheer him.
Well, just a quick review of the Warriors Penrith game. A lot of people said the Warriors were ripped off due to the forward pass try and the Brad Schneider double movement. How did you guys see it?
That was the double movement.
That was double movement, man.
Yeah, is it? I see him just.
He promotes his arm.
I just see him sort of bounce the momentum.
Okay, what about those forward pass try?
Yeah, that was. This one I get. I know they want the bunker ruling on forward passes. But something that obvious, like when it's dead set obvious.
What are they called, Flower? They're the what's that word? What are they? They're the.
Well, there's no doubt about it.
They're the howlers. That's a howler.
Yeah,
when
like
it's
the
line
howler
ball.
like
When it's line ball, I'm happy to. That was a howler.
What's the bunker doing? Like watching the game, everyone watching that live.
The bunkers
Well,
did.
they officiate everything in the game except that.
What does the bunker just tell the referee that went forward?
The bunker doesn't. We don't even have to stop the game to tell the referee it was a forward. If he just tips him off forward, where's the comms?
That's like when it's that obvious, no one's gonna.
That's a howler. We need to eliminate the howlers.
Yeah, they call it back and say no, it's a forward pass. No one's gonna complain about that one.
Like I said, I think the Penrith were in second gear, but Warriors didn't get the rub of the green in their hand.
I think Penrith wanted the pump until that play happened.
That first 40 minutes was abysmal.
They needed some big
It
plays.
was like a snooze fest.
I give credit to Warriors. They tried their
First half was alright. I enjoyed the first half a little bit. The second half was
physical.
But I think Warriors had them. They were on top of them in that second half.
They just lacked polish as well.
That set before that kick, Penrith made 20 metres.
Warriors had great opportunities, but they just couldn't.
Yeah, they couldn't finish it right. Then clear kicks from the 20 metres. The Warriors fullback is back on his try line. Like, what was he expecting? 100-metre kick. The wingers were on the 20-metre line, and Penrith got the kick back and they scored that try, and it was all over for them. They just put.
I think it was very courageous for the Warriors to be in that game for as long as they were. I think they've had an awesome year. If they can stay fit next year in 2026 and keep their best players in being Mitch Barnett, Luke Metcalf, Rocco Berry, and all of them, which another season together. Have they got any new signings next year, Flower?
Warriors? I'm not sure.
I think so.
I'll get Barnett.
But special mention to Aaron Clark. Aaron Clark was an average, or just on the cusp, first grader at the Gold Coast. He was in 1 week out. He's now one of the, if not the first forward pick for 13. I think he's pushing for lock of the year.
He's a
Flower.
Lock of the year.
I think he beats Azeo for the Dally M's. I think he beats Corey Horsburgh.
and salmon all day, bro.
Special mention to Aaron Clark. He had a breakout year.
I wasn't a fan of his at the start. He came good at the end, but after Origin.
But they've unearthed. Now he's a genuine gun now. Aaron Clark.
Cardigan's a.
Cardigan?
I call him Cardigan.
Okay.
We're going to stick to Cardigan.
Yeah, I think the Warriors now are building something good there.
Yeah, they've like you said, they've got Clark now. They'll have, like they didn't have that player last year. So Fisher Harris had a top game.
Fisher Harris took on his old teammates head on.
His season was up and down. They had a top game.
Jackson Ford's now gone to a genuine first grader. Mitch Barnett hopefully comes back. He'll be fit, ready to go. Leka Halasima, guaranteed rookie. Wow, another year.
I wouldn't say rookie.
He's a wahash.
Marky Mark.
He's a weapon.
I love him.
Marky Mark won't get. He got the RLPA Rookie of the Year, but the Daily one he was ruled ineligible.
Why?
Because he's played professional.
Because he's played for the Wallabies, the Union.
Sevens.
Warriors fans, you've got plenty to look forward to next year. They're on the up. They're on the
If
up.
they stay injury free next year as well, yeah.
Yeah, I think they just need a bit of depth in their halves, which they have Cleary as well, so he should be coming next year.
Mind you, Luke Metcalf's at the end of next year comes off contract, so we have a few clubs. I thought were the Dragons chasing after him. Hazna, was it Parramatta? Did you remember?
I don't think.
Do you remember?
I don't hear either.
It's a big year for Luke Metcalf. If he's got the keys to the city and that team, he'd be dumb to leave unless he wants to come back to Sydney, where he's a Sydney boy, he's a Cronulla boy.
I think it was Souths.
Souths?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, but there'll be a couple of Sydney clubs inquiring about him.
Yeah, there'll be a lot coming after him. I think I was losing.
Speaking of halfbacks in demand, we touched on it earlier. South Sydney and Wayne Bennett have knocked back a 1-year loan deal for Jonah Pezzett. What's wrong with Wayne Bennett, Flo?
I don't know, that's especially Wayne Bennett, because he always goes for the quick
Who do they have in halves at the moment? Lewis Dodd, which is leaving.
Humphreys, Sullivan.
That's it. Sullivan, I think, will be choice.
Dodd, they've told him to go.
You could have had Pezzett for a year, you'd take it.
Bro.
Cody Walker, Latrell. There's one play Latrell between Cody Walker next year, 6 and 7. Bud Sullivan. Why would they have knocked that back, Flower?
It makes sense if Latrell goes to 6. Jay Gray.
I think no way Latrell goes 6. Maybe 6, not 6.
Dry Gray. Speaking of Dry Gray won the South's Play of the Year on Monday night. It was a free
goal, he deserved that.
and he only played half the year.
He should be there.
That one game where he saved 4 tries in 3 tackles, that was brilliant.
He should be.
That should be a highlight. That That should be on highlight reels across for the 2025, and to show all young
You
players.
should secure that spot for next year, bro.
Yeah, you should be their fullback. Rituals pushing around, I don't know, wing, fullback. Not
Jai Gray, special player. Well done. A very good year for that young kid. Muppet of the week. Or Muppets. This is the latest we've had. Muppets of the week. We got so caught up in the Canberra Broncos and Dogs game.
I have to go. I'm going to get an actual Muppet.
James Hooper, we did mention that in the earlier podcast, but he's just been given 2 years disqualification for driving 4 times over limit and an 18-month good behaviour. Adam G for that high tackle, we touched on it, but I'm going to go with Gordon Tallis to continually stick the knife into Madge Maguire after he's proven you and Buzz Pig Rothfield wrong. Oh, he took him on a cruise. Oh, he trained him too hard. Oh, they're vomiting at training. Oh, what was the other one? He took him. Oh, they went on a cruise. They went to Newcastle and they went on an army camp.
The army camp.
Give credit where credit's due, you bald nut. You hater. Just because they don't give you free food.
He still did you actually?
He still didn't give him credit.
He said he thinks Madge.
No, Reece Walsh was the coach. He said it's all Reece Walsh.
No, he goes. He thinks Madge changed his ways and met the players half.
Oh, so yeah.
So, still give him credit.
So he went from being Madge is so stubborn and he got sacked from Souths and Tigers to it was all Reece Walsh. We know it as a player, but the coach.
Let's not forget. Go back 10 weeks, like 10 weeks ago.
They had him at a 9.
Yeah, but Buzz was talking about Walsh for like 4 or 5 weeks, like he does about Galvin now.
Yeah.
Like everything Brisbane did wrong, he put on Walsh. And now he's
Gordon Tallis. But I don't watch NRL 360 more because of you bald nut. Like, just leave the Broncos and Magic alone. You're a weak gutted dog. That's what he is. But how do you knock a coach that's in a prelim after you've said he can't coach? But on what basis do you knock a coach? Yeah, I'm not a Brisbane fan. You're not a Brisbane fan. He sits there on national TV.
You're hammering Serraldo.
Hey?
You're hammering Serraldo.
Yeah, because he's shit. Has he got him to the prelim?
Almost.
Once he gets a prelim, I'll eat shit. Deal? This is on the internet. This might come back to bite me there.
Speaking of Toby nice try to sing the Roosters.
Oh, he played good on the weekend.
Yeah, no, hopefully he can.
I think he listened to the podcast and gave him a nice.
Hopefully he can design this queen this time.
Just quickly, I just remembered. Congratulations to Zed's, the Flowers' favourite NRLW player, Millie Elliott. She had a baby girl on Sunday night.
I was actually going to bring that up to you.
that's your favourite player. Do you know who Millie Boyle is, Flower? Adam Elliott's wife.
Yeah.
She was Millie Boyle. She was Millie Disabled Toilets. She was that one.
Yeah, I remember her.
Congratulations to the idiots.
Let's just hope it's...
she plays in the NRL Women's, doesn't she?
She plays for the Roosters.
She retired, didn't she? Or she still does?
She had a year off. Because you can't play when you're pregnant, Flower.
No, I just thought she retired.
Let's just hope Adam Elliott's the father.
Oh, man, you're a horrible person.
Nah, bro. She stole him away from his original wife. I don't like that. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
True.
Yeah, Hazna?
No comments, man.
Oh, speaking of congratulations, also congratulations to our good friend Masri at Guildford, the Division 2s. It was so much fun watching him on Sunday.
Also, congratulations to Aussie for winning the grand final.
Oh yeah,
Aussie jumped the gun, bro. Do you want to host?
Hey, sorry.
Do you want to host front runner? I can only mention one person at a time.
Get that t-shirt off him, mate.
We'll swap places. Okay, let's rewind. Congratulations to Mohammed Masri. You're a champion. You're a gun coach at Guildford 12th Division 2s, doing marvellous things at them. I went out there watching. They're actually a very skillful, fun to watch team for a Division 2 side.
I give him a lot of credit, but
he's a champion.
Look, he's not.
I'm gonna get the cardboard cut out for next week's episode if I can get it.
We gotta fit him here.
Yeah. I might even invite. You know what? We might even invite him on the podcast.
Show up. He's
camera shy. Mashallah, and Big Aussie. I went out to where was it? The Oaks, past Narellan on Saturday. East Hills A-grade silver beat the East Eagle of St Andrews in an awesome game too. Well done, Osman, at 39 years old, doing great things and an inspiration to your family.
I think you said the oldest player to win.
He played very well, man, and this is his first year playing in.
That's it, Aussie.
Well done, Osman. Well done, mate.
I'll make it up later in the chat.
Let's go to. I've just got quick news around the grounds. We'll just rattle through these. Michael Checker has replaced Justin Holbrook as the Sydney Roosters assistant coach for 2026. Justin Holbrook has taken over a 3-year deal at the Knights. I like that. I think Justin Holbrook's a very good coach.
Well, nothing yet. I think he's going to have a hard time.
You know, Justin Holbrook, when they sacked him from the Titans, the flower, he was pushing for the 8. He was still.
Yeah, I know.
Was he sitting in 8th or 9th spot? They still had 3 or 4 games.
He was probably the
He's their most coach. Oh, there was a coach that got him to. John Cartwright got him to the semis once.
Early, yeah.
Yeah.
The first few years. I think he's going to have a big, hard job with Ponga and Brown on that much money.
Yeah.
Good luck to him.
But they signed Sandon Smith. We spoke about it. They got Sandon Smith there. They got Fletcher Sharp coming back from that injury. Michael Ennis has left his post at Manly and now at the Dragons, assistant coach. Cody Ramsey has knocked back the Dragons' 1-year deal. Cody Ramsey, the fullback for the Dragons, and he's going to test himself on the open market.
Who was the current assistant coach for Dragons?
Dean Young.
I heard Dean Young's going somewhere.
He might be going to the Super League.
Okay.
Dean Young applied for the Newcastle job and missed out on it, so I think he might be offered a Super League job.
That's why McKenna.
What's Andrew Dimitri has just got the job at the London Broncos. Darren Lockyer bought 50% of the London Broncos last week. Like, how much money has that guy got?
It's London Broncos, probably costing $20.
That's the signing news for this week. Some injury news. It was confirmed today that for Brisbane, even though they'll lose Paddy Carrigan for the prelim, they've got Cobbo playing in the Q Cup this week. So Cobbo's fit. Reynolds, Mam, and Xavier Wilson will be fit and ready to go for the prelim.
No way.
They're going to have their stacked side.
And
who did I tell you going to be in the grand final? Brisbane. Don't sleep on Brisbane. They can blow teams off the park. That's going to be an awesome prelim.
Dogs Brisbane?
I hope so. Are you tipping the Dogs this week, Flower?
Yeah.
You tipping the Dogs?
No.
Sorry?
No.
Oh, fuck.
He's given up. He's broken. Serraldo has had enough of Serraldo.
Mind you, in the 99 final series, Brisbane and Canberra played in the first week of the finals. Played an awesome semi-final game. It's in history, and the Dogs came back and won the grand final in 1995. It's got some. I'm just trying to find you some positives.
Apparently, we've beaten every.
You're not versing the thing Brisbane or Raider. You're versing Penrith.
No, in the round, yeah, but we go the long way and we came the hard way and we'll win.
Apparently, the Bulldogs end every dynasty with the history.
If the Dogs beat Penrith, I'll be happy with a prelim spot because I didn't have them finishing the prelim. As long as we're not going straight sets.
If they finish prelim, I'm doing the dupke at Belmore. That's the best.
Be careful, they might close it down.
That's the best achievement.
They're closing down Bill Road again.
So you can celebrate.
No, they're closing. You can't get in there.
Yeah, no,
with cars, you walk in there and celebrate. So people don't get
run over. You can walk in.
Yeah.
Burger District's nice burger joint.
Yeah.
Burger District, nice burger joint.
I don't want this food. It's a bit too far for me, but when I'm out there, I'll go there.
Okay, let's. Friday night, first semi-final for this week, 7:50. It's the Canberra Raiders versus the Cronulla Sharks. For the Raiders, they've got Matty Nicholson as 18th man. I'm hearing rumours that Matty Nicholson to come into the side for Owen Paddy. So Ricky wants to go with 4 big boys on the bench.
Yeah.
Because Starling actually played the first 75 minutes straight.
Oh, game, I think he went to goal.
Did he go to okay, so Matty Nicholson as a sort of X factor on the right edge to subby with Hoskins if they need points late in the game.
The only problem is if injury or something happens to HIA or injury.
For the hooker spot, they might have Steve Sasanga going to hooker, do you think?
So going to be as good as Paddy.
Okay, that's right. And for the Sharks, Tommy Hazelton is racing the clock to come back into the side. Top big bad Tommy Hazelton.
Forward.
This is our Friday night game. Where we got this, I've already touched on.
Sharks easy.
Where are the Sharks going to win it?
Through the middle.
They've got
a full.
I think they're going to get the edges with Jesse Raymond and Kyle Iro.
Their back edges are really good as well, even taking them out of trouble.
Yeah, I want to see who the referees just quickly. Do you know who the referees is, Hazna?
No, I don't have a clue. I hope we don't have Ashley Kine.
Oh, Grant Atkins. We've got Ashley Kine.
No way.
Yeah.
You're kidding
Grant
me.
Grant
Atkins has got
You're pulling
the.
my leg.
that piece of crap is
Actually
they put him in.
Gasala.
I thought it would be G and
Wait, Flower, is it you that say Ashley Klein is Penrith fan?
He's a
Is
son.
he always lost Penrith?
I
Wasn't
know
it?
nothing
Sorry.
about the referees.
Okay.
Although the Atkins crap, but
Grant Atkins has
he
got
loves
that.
his whistle, mate.
Bro, Adam G.
Yeah, I know. Where's Adam Jr.?
No, I don't like after last week. I don't. That penalty's gonna haunt me.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Alright, that penalty.
No, that's gonna haunt me.
Then you could have been a penalty
What?
in the try line. You
That
got
was,
pushed.
that, alright, okay.
What about that? What about when Burton did that brilliant kick where he tackled him 5 minutes out? He got Kerman for a crusher tackle. Kerman didn't touch his head.
He did
Yeah,
keep,
that was
he
Bucko,
did keep
because
his
they
whistle.
took the
About, you know what? I'll give credit to Serrano. Serrano came out and said we had no luck. We didn't get not one call. No, he did.
But he let the game fly. I like G. He lets the game. He made some dodgy calls both ways.
F you, Adam G. And sucked in. You don't have a game this week. It's going to be out of Ashley Klein and Grant
This
Atkins.
guy doesn't stop blowing his whistle.
Cuz he's the biggest blower, this Ashley.
He gives
Blow my whistle.
both of them. They give 10 penalties in the first 20 minutes.
Far out, bro. God,
Anyway, it is
even
what it
worse.
is.
Canberra.
Where are you going?
I think Sharks will win.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I just think it's that
Took a toll out.
the emotional duress and strain to win the game 3. Not
Yeah, but
okay. They just lost the game normal.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so you have.
They played 94 minutes. They won it 3 times, only to be overruled.
They probably still haven't slept since the game.
You'd have it running back.
They've been deflated.
No, but besides that, I've never seen the Raiders as a threat this year. I don't know, they might still do something surprising.
They've overachieved and should be proud of their efforts. They finished first. They got the minor
I
premiership.
think they had a very easy run and they got lucky in some games and they found themselves where they are.
They won a lot of games on the buzzer.
That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't see a solid 80 minutes.
Flower, going back to the Sharks' first game at GRO Stadium, they won on the buzzer. When Sebastian Chris
There's
kicked
a lot of
it,
games.
they beat the Penrith on the buzzer.
Even the
They
last
beat
few
Melbourne
weeks
Storm on the buzzer
That's right.
with worse
at Magic Round. They've been very.
Stefano played the ball. They kicked a field goal. The referee went back. He goes.
So, no, they've won 4 games. Oh, they beat the Dolphins early on the year on the buzzer.
Yeah, even Ricky Stewart,
That's
in the
it,
press conference, admitted that he said that we had the run of the
They've been lucky all
They
year.
played 30 minutes. I haven't seen a solid.
They finally
performance.
But you know what? They do deserve their spot in the semis.
Yeah, of course.
Ethan Strange is a fine. Wow.
Oh, they did good.
Joey Tapani's just won his 4th MVP Canberra Player 4 years. He's top. I've got Payne Haas,
Him.
Joey Tapani and Fennell Blake.
Nah, Tapani over.
Tapani Fennell, they're up there. Good. Joey Tapani, Corey Horsburgh, they're special. And K.O. Wicks now is my son's new favourite player.
Corey Horsburgh's one signing.
MJ loves
It was
K.O.
going
Wicks.
good, but
He's
then,
wow.
When Walsh woke up, Weeks went away.
Weeks done everything in his power.
Yeah, that's lucky.
That when he just got the ball 10 metres out and just stepped bang bang, he ran straight through Walsh.
Yeah.
He's got blistering speed. He doesn't get talked about of how fast K.O. Wicks is.
Nah,
If he's more consistent, he'll be a top star.
K.O. Wicks is one of the finds of the year.
Yeah, that's a good buy for him.
Before the Sharks, I just think the Sharks now, the last couple of seasons' losses, it'll help them. They'll hold them good stead, and they've got that momentum heading in.
That's why I thought they'd beat the Roosters. They've had those.
You did tip them for that, yeah.
They've had those few crappy games the last few years in the finals.
They were even prelim last year, weren't they?
No, they haven't won a finals.
No, they did. Yeah,
They
got.
You sure?
Yeah, they lost to Penrith when Cleary and Isaiah kicked it.
Yeah, they won one period. Yeah, that was last year. They won a finals game. Was the first finals game they won in the Fitzgibbon.
And just. Are you pro or anti Ronaldo Militao now being out there and hating the opposition? And
I love it, bro.
You characters in the game.
I
just
love it. It's
yeah,
good.
you like it?
I don't like him, but I like characters.
if you're a Cronulla fan, you love him. If you're not, you hate him. But that's it.
The battle was there with Naki Mark as well.
He's coming up against Jed Stewart. He's got left wing, right. Yeah. Jed Stewart, you need to get some earplugs in this.
Yeah, so let him get to you, bro.
I love at half time. Alana Ferguson interviewed him. He goes, Ronaldo 2, Marky Mark 1, let's bring it on. And he runs off like, there's like characters like that. It's good, eh?
Yeah, good back yourself.
Nah, he's good.
For the Sharks, I just think it'll be a gritty game, defense orientated. I don't see, because it's going to be wet Friday night. I can see a 24, 22 to 20 game.
I think it'll be low scoring.
Three tries at 18-12, 18.
Cronulla are more defensive than Brisbane.
Could
I've
be like,
got Cronulla by 6 points, Flower.
4 tries, 2 3, 2 2.
Your tip, and by how much, my bro?
Yeah, 1 to 12. I can't use, but probably by 6 on
Your
the
Cronulla?
Sharks. Yeah.
Yeah, Cronulla 1 to 12.
I think Jamal Fogarty rushed. Jamal Fogarty's had a brilliant year, but he's missed.
He's not a big
Going
game
back
player.
to the Penrith game, he missed a few field goals,
Not a big
and
game
that
player.
at 28 to 12, you line up the kick.
Yeah,
It was beside the post. He shanked,
Yeah,
lifted
that
his
was
head.
bad miss.
A lack of concentration.
I'd get that blindfolded.
Maybe that's why he's
Yeah,
got all the
hush.
big money.
I'm telling ya.
Maybe that's why he's got all the big bucks.
Bro, that's
was
gonna
bad.
that's gonna haunt him.
I thought he did have a good season overall. You can't, but yeah, that's
The second he missed that goal kick, I knew Brisbane was still in it. He gave him that sniff.
yeah,
hope.
that's like it was always there.
Mind you, if Reece Walsh got all his goal kicks as well, they would have been in the league.
Yeah,
by
he
2
missed
points.
But was at that 28 to 12, they could went 30, game over.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he missed 2 of them, so that's yeah.
Moving on to the blockbuster on Sunday at Accor Stadium, a crowd of the latest PAX numbers. What are they called? What's the?
Paid ticket, sold tickets, distributed.
They've got.
distributed,
It's
that's
up
it.
to 63,000 tickets.
Distributed.
I think it's going to get to 80.
So that's left 15,000?
80,000.
15,000 tickets left.
I think it's going to get to 80.
Well, they should
80?
sell out.
I'm telling you. Close to
There's
70.
no-
If they get 65,000 tickets, if they get 65,000 people there, they should be happy.
You just said that there's so much left sold.
Yeah, but some people buy it and don't rock up. A lot of people there.
1,000, 2,000 people.
Okay.
Like 10,000.
Sunday 4 p.m.
Sunday 4 p.m.
That's
It's
at 80,000.
Bulldogs versus Panthers. Let's look at the sides.
That's going to be a sellout. And
I don't.
This
The
will
Dogs
be the grand
is.
final for Bulldogs.
The Dogs is gonna. There's no point in me listing. It's gonna be musical chairs. Whatever's listed, it might change. My intel is Marcelo Montoya is 100% playing.
Yeah, and Critter.
Crichton is no chance to play
He's number
Why would he put
23.
him in 23?
because they're just gonna name him. It's mind games. He's not playing.
How do you know?
I'm sorry to. I don't believe he's playing. His Buckley's a no chance. But Montoya will play.
Why?
I'm 100% sure Montoya will play.
Why haven't they released the scans yet?
Sorry?
Why haven't they
I don't
released
feel
the
like
scans
looking
yet?
at it.
They don't. What do you mean? The results?
Yeah.
But Phil Good said today it could be 1 week, could be 6 weeks. That's we just.
It's very strange. You can't go reserve.
He said he's improving by the day. Of
they
course,
never
every injury improves by the day. He's not lying.
They never released the scan on Kiraz. He was back 2 weeks
Right,
later.
but I told you he'll be back. No, yes they did. Yes they did. They said they said it was a fractured ankle. Then they said no, it's just a rolled ankle. They did. And I told you he'll be back in 2
And
weeks.
this was syndesmosis and a link frakes, whatever it's called.
Liz Frank.
Liz Frank.
I'll make Liz Frank. Liz Frank's 6 to 9 months.
Well, that's what they said.
Okay, I'm not-
All they said,
I don't see anything
syndesmosis.
like
I hope he plays. I just don't want to be. I don't believe his point. You know the dumb and dumber. So you're saying there's a chance. You know that he's 0.1% chance of playing.
The chairs.
You know one of the best movies ever.
That's
I just Matt. We haven't won a game with Matt Burnham playing centre,
No, not yet.
and Bronson Cherry has lost every single game playing at right centre.
That's true.
Remember we spoke about this early on in our episodes. Bronson Cherry cannot defend for his life at right centre.
It's true.
That's why would he just move Burton over there and leave Cherry in his.
And with Burton playing centre now, we've got 2 spot players. Well, we've got 4 with Salmon and Haywood if they start. But then you've got 2 small halves. Whereas when Burton plays 5'8", they don't spot him. It stiffens up the attack.
I also think it should be Burton.
Sorry, it stiffens up the defence.
Should be Burton 16 in the halves.
If Burton is to play centre, if they do go, I hope he plays that roaming on both
I
sides.
said it to you a couple of
We
days
lose his
ago.
kicking game too, and Penrith got a pressure on us.
We didn't last week. We didn't.
Yes, we did.
against
Because Toby Sexton kicked out on the full. That was a turning point.
That was the only time.
That was a turning
They
point.
cost them, they scored off
That cost them the game.
Yeah,
They
pretty
did.
sure scored off.
We had all momentum.
I feel like he kicked a lot on last, and if we can keep that up, him playing centre, I don't mind it.
If Matt Burton is to play centre, which it's a very high possibility he is, I want him to roam like the Tommy Turbos, like how Katoni Staggs. Remember Katoni Staggs scored his first try on Sunday. He's a right centre. He scored it at left second row, left centre.
Yeah.
He can roam. Surely, Flower, wouldn't as a coach you'd give Matty Burton ample chance a roaming role and to get his hands on the ball,
You need the ball in his hands as much as you can.
especially in attack. Hey,
I can't see. I don't know. I still have him at 5'8", but
I'd have him at 5'8".
I have the biggest question for you for next year. Mitchell Woods, we all know he's going to play first grade, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing with Woods, Galvin, and Burton?
Hood's Galvin and Bourbon. They're going to put Galvin at 13 or something.
Why
At this age,
don't they start now?
at this age,
I don't know.
What do you mean?
would you?
I don't think Woods plays next year. Is that what you're asking me?
You don't think Wood plays next year?
I'm just saying, I don't think they'll name him.
He's only 18, 19 years old.
He's older than Lachlan Galvin.
Okay, well, if you ask me, and I don't think he'll play.
You don't see Burton moving into a lock position or a fullback or a centre.
Do you want your best player tackling 20 times more than he should, Burton? Which
He's
is
in the
going
middle
to sap
regardless.
his juice.
He's in the middle. He's half anyway.
5'8's 3 in. Lock is right in the middle.
Why don't they go with it now?
This is the biggest question mark because I see Mitchell Woods round 1 next year.
Sorry?
I see Mitchell Woods round 1 next year.
Oh, bro, he's destined to play. He's destined to play first grade, but I don't think he'll play. I don't know. And all with that, how I would have went Carraz right centre, Cherry left centre. Carraz is an awesome right centre. He can put away his with his offloads. He can put away the right wing. I would have went Blake Wilson right wing and Montoya left wing with keep that Cherry and Montoya left edge, that connection, and Carraz right centre, Wilson right wing, and play.
Wilson's not coming back.
Wilson's not coming back. But I as in a bit of an X factor now that if Crichton doesn't play, Carraz at centre and give him early ball. Did you like that idea?
I do.
You see where I'm coming from?
I do see where you're coming
because you're moving Cherry to right centre. I hope I'm wrong. He's going to play terrible. I won't say terrible. All his strengths are down.
Yeah, I just don't see Kiraz doing 25 runs.
The back five does heaps of run.
Yeah,
come on, Flower.
The
The
back
back five.
five
He's not going to do his kick returns. You're going to lose his kick returns.
We got Blake. It's not going to happen. But I would have went correct. Okay.
Just because you need Burton in the halves, that's what. If Burton's not in the halves,
if going on what you believe, not saying you said, if Crichton is miraculously, can you say it for me? Miraculously, yes. Sorry, I've had a long day. Cleared. Name me your 1 to 7.
Sexton's on the bench.
Who drops out?
Mahoney.
Your 1 to 7? You drop money.
If it's
you're my.
Because there's like 4 players I wouldn't even pick in that 17.
So you think this Muppet coach is going to drop money again?
I guarantee you.
But you just told me that there's intel that money's going to start.
That's the rumor.
Oh, and that's what I said. I want it to be a true
Yeah,
one.
but if
wishful thinking.
If Critter
is, bro, this is okay.
If
Well,
Critter
they
is
just dropped thing that what's it called Rikamani, what's he called? The winger?
Jeffro. No, Montoya comes in on left wing.
So he's gone.
Yeah, because Critter's not playing wing.
So Burton back to
the
half.
way I see it, if Critter is clear,
that's what
he's starting exactly how he started against.
Then Manu we got.
There's a conspiracy theory saying that Galvin might twinge a hammy on captain's run. Then that's when they find out if Crichton is cleared, and then to not, because he's a pride thing for Serralda, and to let Galvin down slowly. If Crichton plays, I think Galvin gets dropped altogether.
I don't think Serralda.
But I don't think Crichton will play.
Do you think Sexton done good last week?
I think you would, because we because we got a small forward pack, because we get dominated, because he's more structured. Whereas Galvin wants a big bopper laying a platform. Mm-hmm. Galvin wants you to hit holes. Galvin plays off the cuff. Galvin doesn't want to be pigeonholed. Galvin's bouncing around looking for someone. It does suit our style having Sexton there, but Galvin's a 10 times better player than Sexton.
That's no.
But no one is reactive and instinct. This is where it's not a dumb football team, but no one reacts to how Galvin is.
Too systematic.
And we're going back to the X back on the inside. You're laughing at the X on the inside, isn't it, Flowers?
Yeah, that he keeps.
The one time we did the backline play, Burton.
That structural play at training.
And we had no depth. Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up. We had 0 depth all first half. We were so flat. Even this guy was standing straight, but we kick our run onto the fucking ball, but it's not him. I know it's Jason Taylor, Serrano, or Randall.
Before that knock to Kickout's eye, and they shifted the ball on second in the first set. I thought the Dogs were on them when Kickout made 30 meters, 25 meters.
Yeah, that was
they shifted the ball on second.
Early in the game.
I go, this is it. The Bulldogs are on, and then next minute he got knocked out, and
I think we just got to play a bit more direct. bit more direct, and then bit deep. Just simple. You don't have to tweak too much. Yeah, Flower. I don't want to we don't have to do set play and
just no need for it. Semi-finals is
give kick out early ball. Give Preston early ball and just flood. And Max King, please bring back your offload.
Been really quiet. Man.
Very, very. Okay, you moved out of your house with a mold. What's his excuse? He's quiet. Satilli and Kurtman changed that game. Satilli, they were brilliant. Kurtman, forget that.
Kurtman attacking, I put a little question mark over it, but his defence was...
Did you see him fold?
He gave me like...
His defence is... You can't...
Satilli gave me around 4 halves. Like, he was over.
When did momentum change, Flower? And that's why Sexton looked better. Sexton looked better than what he was going to look. Was because Harry Hayes, Satilli, and Kurtman stiff in that middle. We didn't lose the ruck.
The funny thing is, the injuries forced Rather to put on the players we've been saying should be in the team already.
Yes.
And it turned the Bulldogs around. They start playing a lot better.
To all the novices and the part-time football pundits,
he's gone away from
the clowns. Football is won at the ruck. Cameron Smith won games at Melbourne at the ruck. The wrestle, if you lose the ruck, 99 times out of 100, you lose the game. That's why if we stiffen up the ruck, push around and not get dominated. They said Kurtman can't play 80 minutes. Okay, no problem. Kurtman can't play 80 minutes. He played 44 minutes straight in Origin. So surely if you can play 44 minutes at that pace, you can play 60 minutes at first grade. Will that equate to the same intensity, Flower? Okay, start Josh Curran at 13 for 20 minutes and get Kurtman on. Then he has 20-minute break. He plays 20, has the break at halftime, then plays the next 40.
Curran had a good game as well.
Curran's been brilliant since he's been dropped, but we're missing that punch which sets the platform.
Leo Thompson next year.
Leo Thompson cannot come quick enough. We cannot come quick enough.
I think he's going to do much for you guys.
What? Shut up.
What do you say for him?
Leo Thompson's he's a big body that goes forward.
He'll be much
He'd be awesome.
I think you have expecting too much from him. I reckon you'll be cursing him out after 10 weeks.
No.
Oh no.
No. I'll be cursing Jamin Salmon and Haywood. That's who I'll be cursing. Now you got me. You lost my train. For the Panthers, they got Mitch Kenny is racing the clock to come back from a hamstring injury, but they've listed their strongest side, barring Mitch Kenny.
No surprise with that.
But I do think Mitch Kenny will play.
They're full strength this week, man. Mitch Kenny's going to play.
Give me your tip and a score or
I feel
margin.
Like Penrith by 2, but I really want Bulldogs to win.
That's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Flower?
I think Dogs by 4.
Who's your man of the match, Flower?
Gotta be Birdo.
Birdo?
Dogs win.
My heart says Dogs. My head says Penrith by plenty. Sorry to be a negative Nancy. Plenty. It'll be close for the first 40 minutes, and then clear it will just...
Bulldogs defense.
I get it. I'm looking at a 26-10, 28-10.
I'm a Bulldogs hater. I've been waiting for them all year to fall apart.
This game,
yeah.
The defense just keeps showing up.
Can I sit on the fence for a bit? If Reed Mahoney starts, it won't be 13 plus.
Bro, there is no way.
I think it's starting.
It'll be 13
He's
plus.
not going to change now. He'll probably put him on the bench and use him.
Look at our bench is stronger than a whole. Look at Kurtman, Satilli, Harry Hayes, Reed Mahoney.
It's been like that
They're starters everywhere.
Yeah, they've been like that the whole year, but they keep playing their game. I don't know. I think what I said from Penrith against Warriors, I really think the Dogs can get them.
But Penrith are not playing. Penrith are there to be for the taking. But if they click, we can't go with them. That's what I mean.
Yeah, are they going to click well? I think they've got it.
We'll go to toe with them, bro.
Toe to toe.
Yeah. But
by 2,
but their class is just going to.
That's what happened with Warriors.
If we can rush, Blaze Talangi, I think it'll go a long way to.
If we could get into a 10-point, 12-point lead, it will be hard to beat.
If we can.
Yeah, they scored a couple of early tries.
That's the only thing with Melbourne last week. We got in the lead, but we couldn't capitalise on it.
Like when
we got in the lead 18-14, 3 minutes later we lost the lead.
Okay, if our last question then we'll wrap it up for the week, Flower. I'll go to you first. If the Dogs do lose, is it a failure season or is it a successful season?
Nah, you can't.
Okay, keep in mind, where did you think that finished?
Yeah,
before the round 1.
Definitely not a failed season. Maybe 5.
Do you give them a pass?
Yeah, definitely, man. First for half the year. The defence was unbelievable. Best defence that held up the whole year. I'd say they don't have.
So it's not a failure in your good book?
No, me, it's not a failure, man. Bulldogs fans, but it does it would hurt.
At the start of the year, I predicted they weren't going to be in the top 4.
That's what
you had him in the top 8. I know
top
you did.
8. I had him 5th or 6th.
I had him 8th.
Yeah.
But it hurts, like once they get there and then you
I had him 5th or 6th,
but it does. The blow, because you get your hopes up, it's like,
it's hard to be happy, but you really...
And straight sets is never happy, but...
It's a failure.
The way I look at it is being the third most consistent team in the competition and you lose straight sets, it's a fail, bro.
And to me, they still don't have a half day.
That's a fail.
I think they didn't have a dummy half most of the
I just think, you know why I think it's a fail? Because the coach is not putting the best team and giving us the best possible chance to win. If Reid Mahoney does not start on Sunday, sorry, we've probably said it 10 times, but I just want to stress my point. And I'm not saying the coach wants to lose or sabotage, it's self-sabotage. In my opinion, it's self-sabotage. We're not listing the best possible side.
Yeah, I agree.
If you look from outside as a non-Bulldogs fan, and which Flower is, it's not a failure. You finished third and still made the second week of the finals because you earned that second chance.
Best defensive team in the comp.
But
coming first halfway through the year.
Look at the Roosters.
It's a failure, man.
Roosters. Roosters have a much better roster than the Bulldogs.
And Trent Robinson said it in the press conference. It feels like we came last.
That's it. But
because you either win or you don't.
But they've got a much better roster, so Bulldogs done a lot better than them. So you can't be disappointed.
Speaking of the Roosters, before we wrap it up, breaking news: the text messages between Victor Radley and Brandon Smith have been released. Just breaking now. Nick Politis was adamant last year that any Roosters player caught or guilty of recreational drugs has no spot in our side. Do you think he's going to stick staunch and sack Victor Radley?
No.
Because his last statement was they're waiting on more facts to come out. Well, the facts are out there. Brandon Smith goes to court on Thursday, and that's what the police are presenting a detailed conversation between Victor Radley's phone number and Brandon Smith, and Victor Radley reaching out to Brandon Smith.
You know what? If they're
going to say someone had Victor Radley's phone.
Easy.
Maybe, or if they want to get rid of him, they'll probably use that as an excuse.
Why would you want to get rid of Victor Radley?
He's missing a lot of games, concussion. He might have some serious head injuries.
I wouldn't want to get rid of Victor Radley.
That would know. Is it worth the money to
get
pay
rid of him, brother. I'm calling Surrounded to approach him straight away. Victor Radley at lock for us.
They want him.
No, we got Jamin Salmon.
Lock of the year.
They'll say that his cousin or friend or something using his phone.
It's going to be an awesome atmosphere on Sunday.
Up the Dogs on 4.
Up the Dogs?
Won me over, mate.
Flower.
Last 2 weeks of the season.
We've convinced him. That wraps it up. Episode 13. Enjoy Friday night's game. It's Friday night and Sunday.
It's
Saturday night.
Yeah,
sorry, my apologies.
Next week.
So there's no Friday night. Damn.
Next week is Friday night. The following week.
And Sunday.
Yeah,
because AFL Grand Finals on.
Avoid it.
Yes. Anything before we go, young man?
No, man.
I got no tip of the week because I'm so upset and stressed about the Dogs game.
No.
Any tip of the week, Flower, for you?
Tip pile, I don't know. I'll tip Dogs to beat Panthers. That's bloody.
All I know is with Bulldogs beat Penrith this week.
Hopefully next week.
We're versing Melbourne in the grand final again.
Dogs versus Melbourne.
If you get Broncos, that thing.
We'll get Broncos.
At Suncorp, that's going to be a hard game for anyone. Full house.
Broncos Melbourne grand final.
Yeah.
Just like I said. I do know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Once they signed Madge.
You didn't call Broncos. You didn't call Broncos.
I did.
You?
Yeah. Once they got Madge, once Brisbane signed Madge and Storm signed Stefano, that's the grand final. But earlier in the year, I did fall off. Oh my god, these guys are useless. They had a lot of problems. They weren't winning games.
When I always said when they want to click, they're going to blow everyone out of the park.
They came good enough. I still think Melbourne's way ahead of the rest.
That's it. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll shall.
Your final thing.
I got no final thought this week.
What do you mean?
I got no final thought. Take care, guys. Good night.